Righty, it must be disappointed the lads in there at the moment, obviously, to take the lead twice and then concede so late on and lose that one.
Yeah, it is disappointing. I mean, to be fair, the boys have had a tough week, and I think we've played against two teams of Burnley Monday and today where they've been average. They've been 20 years old where we're 18 years old, and I think especially when you play two games in a week, I think that can show. That extra 2 years at this age is a real big difference. So we have to take that into account. Because I felt we just got run down in the end, and it was a bit like that against Burnley where they pushed us back and just kept coming, and we just couldn't quite withstand that pressure. But also we've got to understand that. But in terms of the tactical bit, I felt like the two times we were brave enough to execute the plan, 2 times we scored, and other times where we were brave enough to execute the plan, we created opportunities. But I think throughout the game, I didn't feel we were consistently brave enough to do that because they were front foot and they were pressurising. Now it's where the boys have got to learn. You know, it's all right doing it when you've got 5 or 10 yards of space and you play nice football. It's when that pressure comes and someone's on top of you. So I think if you look at our first team, them boys are excellent now, and that's why they're running away with the championship. And this is the level we've got to keep working. We've got to keep working with the boys and try and get them to that level so they can do it consistently.
And as for the goals that we scored, Abu Kamara and Matthew Dennis providing for each other, have you seen a lot of that in training, that partnership that they're working on?
Yeah, we've been working with them in that partnership, where Matty's role is to use his power and pace in behind, and then Abu to use his intelligence to link his movements off Matty. And I think they're starting to come together as a partnership, and so that's something really exciting, something we can obviously continue to work on.
And a large portion of the goals that we've conceded recently have come after the 70th minute in games. Is that something we're sort of looking at trying to address?
I think especially the last 2 games. I think I touched on it before, where we are a young 23s team. I think we had 6 or 7 18-year-olds who started the game. Where if you look at Burnley and you look at today, Burnley had a couple of 21-year-olds, a couple of 22-year-olds, and then just and that's a big difference at this age. An 18-year-old playing against a 21-year-old, for 90 minutes is tough. So it's not an excuse, because we have to do better in the areas that I said before. But we've also got to keep that in mind, that these lads are developing and we are at the development stage.
Thank you, Wright.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Guys. Have a nice weekend.